Hey everybody, welcome back to the studio. So today I'm doing a little bit of recording, and this just falls into the category of percussion recording. And what I'm doing, I thought you might be interested in, is I've got a pair of mics these are Rode K2 tube mics. I've got two of them, and they have power supplies that look like this. They're over here. Rode. Well, you can barely see it right there. Anyway, they're powered tube mics, and what I'm doing is I'm doing an XY pair for stereo imaging. And so I just wanted to show you that sometimes we just do a physical setup like this to try to capture a stereo image. So I'm going to show you from this side because the lighting's better. And what I've got here is I've got one mic on top, one mic on bottom, and then I'm offsetting them by 90 degrees, right? So I've got this mic facing in this direction, which is kind of that way, right? And then the top mic, the diaphragm, I don't know if you can see it in there. Can't really see it. Anyway, it's going the other way, that way. And so when I stand, I'm going to pretend I'm on the other side now. So when I stand in front of it, I've got one mic over here capturing what's on this side, and I've got one mic over here capturing what's on this side. But because they're at a 90-degree angle, it should give me a pretty realistic stereo image. And the reason I've got these so close, and you can see I've just got a little gap in between them. The reason I've got them so close and I'm doing it this way, I'm going to put the item over here. I'm going to do some wind chimes, and I've got a bell tree down there. I'm going to do stereo. I'm going to play them across this way. And the reason I've got these so close is that I want the sound to reach the microphones at about the same instant. So the reason we stack the mics and we don't put them separated, you might think, well, why don't we just put one over here and one over here, one over here, one over here. The problem with that is that the sound is going to be traveling and hitting each mic slightly different times. So if I play over here, it's going to get to this mic sooner. As I get over here, it's getting to this mic sooner and this mic later. And you end up with what we call aliasing or aliasing. And that sounds like a chorus effect. We don't want that. So we want the mics together in the same spot physically, so that when we do a stereo pass, all the sound is at least getting to the mics at around the same moment or instant, and we don't end up with any weird stereo effect or any effects that we don't want to have. All right, so that's all I really wanted to cover in this video. It's just I'm going to be doing some sample recordings for a client, and I thought I'd just share this little mic setup with you. If you have two mics that are similar and you want to do stereo, then you can either do it like this where they're stacked, or because of the size of these, I'm doing it this way. Normally you might do like an XY pair where one mic is like this and the other one is like that. And the ends of the mics, like if you're using this style mic, right, like a shotgun mic, you would put the ends of the mics together, right? So one would be here and one would be like going up this way, like that. All right, so that way you've got one little capture area, and it just keeps it good in the mix, especially when you're dealing with high frequency sounds. So that's it. Little tip for you, for my patrons. See you soon.